Pastor Todd here with a devotional for June 4th. Stephen J. Cole refers to Psalm 57 as singing in the cave. There are times we simply can't understand why we are suffering. Elizabeth Elliot lost her husband, Jim, when he and 4 other men were martyred as they tried to take the gospel to the hostile Aka tribe. She lost her second husband, Addison, to cancer. In an address to the Urbana Missions Conference, she told of being in Wales and watching a shepherd and his dog. The dog would herd the sheep up a ramp and into a tank of antiseptic in which they had to be bathed to protect them from parasites. As soon as they would come up out of the tank, the shepherd would grab the rams by the horns and fling them back into the tank and hold them under the antiseptic for a few more seconds. Mrs. Elliot asked the shepherd's wife if the sheep understood what was happening. "They haven't got a clue." "Mrs. Elliot, I've had some experiences in my life that have made me feel very sympathetic to those poor rams. I couldn't figure out any reason for the treatment I was getting from the shepherd I trusted, and he didn't give me a hint of explanation. If you've been a Christian for very long, you've been there. The shepherd you trusted threw you into some circumstances that were quite unpleasant, and you didn't have a clue as to why." David had been there. In fact, he wrote Psalm 57 out of the depths of just such an experience. When he was a teenager, David had been anointed as king to replace King Saul. Then he slew the giant Goliath and was thrust into instant national fame. But King Saul's jealous rage sent David running for his life. He spent the better part of his 20s dodging Saul's repeated attempts on his life. Do you feel like you're on the run? Has life chased you and filled you with anxiety? David understands you are not alone.